G'day, welcome to Real Action. Michael Guest. I've got Jack Nolan with me, and we've got, these are not boat rods, we've got the big long rods today.
They're a bit long.
They are a bit long, but they're going to be perfect for what we want to do. We're going to fish some of these washy areas. We've just pulled up and electrically anchored in a spot here, chasing the mighty black drummer. They certainly pull hard, and they take some extracting, don't they? And that's what we want to do. Also get bream, you might get a groper, tailor, kingies. You never know what's going to pop out of the wash. But black drummer on the list. We've got the secret bait here. It's good to eat
a bit
too.
of lunch too, I think. Yeah.
Lunch as well, and some prawns. We'll have some pearl prawns, some bread. Try and get a bit of a burley trail happening, and hopefully a few fish. Yep, got him on, Jacko. Oh, he's a lump.
Cracker.
Oh, and they travel in massive schools, Australian salmon. They're a cool fish. Call them kawai in New Zealand. And they jump and do all the things you want a fish to do. Spin a bit of drag up. Just using a nice light outfit, this one. 4 kilo spin rod with some only 8 pound fluorocarbon leader, a little bit of 10 pound braid, so probably even a shade heavier braid than I'd normally use, but it was just an outfit that I had sitting there. I've actually trimmed that soft plastic down and shortened it up to match what they're feeding on. They're feeding on these tiny little things, and the full length of the bait fish, is probably too big a profile, and this is a better one. And if you want to get the kids into sport fishing, beautiful day like this offshore, it's such good fun. You get a great day like this, you get to see a few whales in winter time, and a few big salmon jump around. I've got to tell you, it's awesome fun. Oh, awesome. Well, Jack's bailed on me. He's gone up the front trying to catch a drummer, and I don't blame him because there's a great looking wash in front of us, so I'll just deal with this fella myself. Come on, buddy. Let's get you up here. That's a big salmon, actually. That is a cracking big salmon, so what I'm going to do is get that net right nice and low and just work him into the net. Pull that up, bit of leverage. Woo! And I've got to tell you, they're great fish to handle for the kids too, because there's no sharp teeth, not like a tailor. Oh, there's the result. I'll get him in the sun so you can see him. It's got that little soft plastic lure pinned into the mouth there. That's a beauty. Jacko, get up here, mate. Come and have a look at this. Put your rod down. Mate, I've never seen someone obsessed with fishing. Were you just jealous that I was hooked up, or were you just trying to catch a drummer? Look at that.
What's going on down here? I was busy out the front trying to catch a drummer.
Where's your drummer?
Well, it's still in there swimming around.
Hey, good fun, mate. They just keep busting up behind us, and I reckon if we keep our rods ready to go, we're a chance of another one. Aussie salmon, he's up there. He's probably 5 or 6 pound, that fish. And I've got to tell you, the mighty salmon, mate, they are seriously fun to catch. And they're a good looking fish, the mighty Aussie salmon. Off you go, bud. Go on, lady. Got him on. What have I got
him on
here?
Again there, mate.
Oh, nice bream.
That's a good bream.
That's a nice one. So, as we mentioned, we'll lift him up. Look at that. That is a beauty. Now, I know You know my mate Ross Cannizzaro, we have on Real Action. He'd be pretty excited if that was his first fish of the day and he was in a brim comp. It'd be going in the tank. It'd be one of their bag, as they call it.
For sure, definitely. How's the yellow fins on him?
Oh, he's pretty awesome. When they come out of this nice clean water along the rocks, they always have beautiful yellow fins. They're generally a little bit skinnier. One thing that pays to remember about brim is the age of this fish. So this fish is probably, what, 34 centimetres long, I guess, somewhere around 34, 35. He's probably 12, 13, 14 years old, a brim like that even. So we're going to get the hooks out and let him go. I know they're good eating, but you know, we might keep a drummer for tea if we can catch one so far. Australian salmon and brim, well, I've caught an Australian salmon and a brim so far. We'll just leave it at that. You get back to work, mate.
I better get fishing.
We're in the 7-metre boat today. This one's a centre cab, and one of the great things I love about having a centre cab or a centre console is access to get to the front. I want to get a cast in up there, and because the breeze is offshore, we're pointed nose in with the electric motor down, but simply walk up and have a cast off the front. There's a bite. Come on, bud. Check that out of the wash. Just another one of those fish that you can catch out of the wash. Beautiful, beautiful little red fellow like that. She thought he was sort of bumping his head pretty hard for a brim. Turns out it's a little snapper. Off you go, mate. So I've got a prawn there, green prawn. Cooked prawns actually work really well. There's all sorts of baits that work well for this style of fishing. Natural baits like cungy, black crabs.
Got him on.
And Jack's got him on. Go, son. But I'm using a pearl prawn, so I'm just going to slide that on the hook like so.
No,
and Jack has got what we call an undesirable. So I'll continue on with what I'm doing while Jack removes his undesirable fish. So there's my pearl prawn bait. Now, I'm casting into the breeze there a little bit, so what I'm going to do is strip that crust off there. You can throw that as burley into the water. I'll lob that into there, that'll break down, and then lay that prawn on there like so, fold it over, and then squash it all around, get the air out of it. Drummer love bread, and what happens is it'll break up, creates that burley trail, and there's a little surprise in the middle of the offering, that pearl prawn. So it'll give me some weight. So I reckon the spot is right in there, probably right where Jack just cast. Big cast, nice long rod, 9-foot rod into the washy area, bail arm over, and be ready straight away, because as that washes back, quite often you'll get a bite straight away. Just see, let it wash down and just repeat the process. There's the salmon there, they've just gone down, they're hanging around the bait. You can see them on the down scan around the edges of the bait school there. That'll be the salmon, there they are there, and you can see the bait and the salmon on the side scan as well. So once they disappear, you see them on the surface, just rubbing a bit of sunscreen in. And then if they disappear off the top, got to look at that sound to find them. And yeah, as I said, we can see them there. We'll try and sink our plastics down. They're pretty lightly weighted, our soft plastics, so we'll just have to wait a while, sink them back, give them a bit of action, twitch them, and hopefully catch a salmon.
Oh, that's... I think
got
that's
him.
Oh.
I saw him eat that then. That was awesome. And once again,
you know what? I think, to be honest with you, this might be a little kingy.
It is. You're going to be a little while there, boss.
Take him easy.
8-pound leaders, not generally our suggested leader size when you're chasing yellowtail kingfish, but got to fish pretty light sometimes for the salmon because they can be a little bit fussy. And as that fish disappeared to the bottom, I think it might be a kingy.
Yeah, he's coming up here now.
Right, mate.
He's coming around.
I'll come and grab the net in a second. That's him on the... Oh, he looks good on the top there.
Ooh.
Whoa, he's not finished with yet. Good fun on light tackle, aren't they, kingies
Always
at any
is.
size?
Here he is, Guesty. He's coming around here.
That's awesome. Oh, I love
that.
kingies. Doesn't matter how big they are, they go like a train. And on 8-pound leader, I got to tell you,
I'll grab him
there you
now.
go, pull him out. So he's obviously feeding on that same tiny little bait fish. So that little, I'll just see if I can pop that out. That little lure, like that. That little lure has done its job. It's our modified lure. A fish like that, he'd probably eat the big one, it wouldn't matter, but we're really targeting the salmon at the moment. But I've got to tell you, if there were some bigger kings under there, I think we might switch the tackle up and have a crack at these fellas.
Off you go, buddy. Oh, yep, got something. There. On the wind in. He's coming up.
Coming,
I think he's
I
going to jump.
Oh! Right, I'm out there. I'm going to try for the daily double. That's a good one, mate.
Yeah. Here he goes.
Just, awesome.
He's back around your way.
We're going this way.
That 8 pound leader, you've got to be nice and careful with him. Don't want to bust it off. There he is. Oh. Here he comes, mate.
We'll sneak him in the net. Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful. I'll pull him around. You grab him out.
I'll grab him out. Yeah, like that. Oh, look at that. Another cracker.
Australian salmon travel in massive schools, as we've already mentioned, but they get right in on the beach too, and great fun to target with Taylor as well off the beach. He tried to hit me in the face then, I saw that. But I'll tell you what does like to eat them is white sharks. And you see some amazing stuff where the great whites are right in against the sand. They're just hunting for those schools of salmon. So my suggestion is, if you're a surfer or a bodyboarder or just a swimmer, I wouldn't go swimming with big schools of salmon. This time of year, they travel with the whales, and the white sharks are definitely looking for these blokes.
There you go, buddy. Got him on. Oh,
Go, mate.
There he is, right at the boat. I got a bit of a tap and just let it sit there for a bit, and he come back and just smashed it. What have we got? Oh, a little groper. Look at that. What a beautiful fish.
Nice work.
Coming in.
That's actually, it is a groper. Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. Little
Nice.
brown groper.
Beautiful. Perfect hook.
Oh yeah, he's got it. Now, I'll leave him over to you because he's your fish. Check
All
that
right,
out.
I'll sit that there.
Amazing fish groper though. And that was our net going in the water. So
Good save there, Guesty.
I thought I was going in for a swim there for a minute. I'll get back to what I was saying. They're an amazing fish groper. They were endangered a long time ago now because they're quite an easy fish to spear, and unfortunately their numbers sort of plummeted a bit, but come back really, really well now. And you know, the males grow to that massive big size and that bright blue colour. They're a cool looking fish.
All right, we'll get him back, eh? So I've just mixed up a bucket of burley here, and every couple of casts I've just been throwing a handful in, just to try and bring them fish around from the corner and get them into where we're fishing. Oh, I got him on! Yep! Oh. He's coming around there. He's a good one. Oh, 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 get him off the bottom. Here he comes. Oh, nearly went in. Oh, look at that, another, a nice drummer. Beautiful. All right, I might need the get nest. I might need the net here, Guesty.
The get nesting, no worries.
Here he is, mate, slide him in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we're after, mate.
Yeah, I reckon there's bigger ones in there than that.
Yep.
But he's a beautiful looking fish. Hold that up.
I'll see if I can grab him.
Rock blackfish, the mighty black drummer.
Look at that.
People often.
Perfect.
Oh, look.
Hook fell out. We have lost a couple.
I lost the net before. I lost my sunnies. It's one of those days, and we nearly lost the drummer, but we've managed to do it. That's that little 1A chemically sharpened hook. Jacko's got a little sinker on there. I've been throwing unweighted. I'm still deciding whether I go back to putting a sinker on. Jack's been getting a couple of bites. Tide change is on its way. Top of the tide, one of those peak bite times for drummer. Late in the afternoon, early in the morning. Like most fish, they seem to come out of their holes and their cracks. I reckon the burley that we've been throwing around is certainly doing the job, and we got a drummer, so that's really good.
That was the plan, and we've accomplished.
Yeah, yeah. I reckon there's a couple more there yet. We might have a few more casts before we go.
Yeah, got him on. Oh, he's getting me around that
Go,
line.
mate.
is. Oh, here he comes. Another good fish out of the wash there. Not sure what he is yet, but I'm hoping it's a drummer. Here he comes up here. Here he comes. Oh, another drummer. Look at that.
Right, buddy. Nice. It's another drummer.
Awesome.
It's all happening. The burley is definitely working. And you can see that fish. He looks pretty fat. I dare say he's been hanging around in our burley. Oh, look, you've actually hooked him under the...
Just pinned
Have a
him.
look at that. Get in tight on that. Have a look at that. That hook is just... So that's why you've got to have razor sharp hooks when you're drummer fishing. They're quite hard in the mouth and they've got those secateurs type teeth there, same as silver drummer. So I don't recommend you put your finger in there. That's that hook. All right, show him.
Right,
Pick him up and show the world what he looks like.
Look at
Nice
that.
fat fish.
Perfect.
That's probably that really good, solid size fish. You see them dive in and out of the boulders and they sort of waft up in with the swell and have a bit of a feed and then come back down again. And that's the mighty black drummer. Mate, that's a good looking fish. All right, pop him back in.
2-0, I think, isn't it, mate?
Really? 2-0. All right, I better try and catch one.
We'll get him back.
I'm not copping too much of that from you. There you go, mate.
Marine Rescue New South Wales has more than 3,000 volunteers to help keep you safe on the water. You can log on with your local Marine Rescue base when you're heading out. You can call them back to check your marine radio is working. Best of all, they'll come to your rescue if you break down or worse. It costs a lot to provide this world-class service, so make sure you support your local volunteers whenever you get the chance. Marine Rescue New South Wales, volunteers saving lives on the water.
A lot of people love to fish for drummer off the rocks. And got to be super careful. Look at those conditions and only fish when it's really, really safe. Even here, we've got the life jackets on. We're in the 7 metre boat today. It's got those big high sides, so you can really lock yourself in. But the most important thing is keep an eye on that swell that's coming through. We've been parked here. That electric motor is just amazing. We've been sitting here for probably a couple of hours now, and we haven't moved. We've just sat in a perfect position, but still. Nice flat seas, you never know when that big swell's coming, so make sure you stay vigilant. Righto, where's the drummer?
Oh, I'll get out of your way, mate.
Oh, mate, I'm in trouble. I've got to get to drummer because I haven't landed one yet.
Tell you what, that looks like a good one, mate.
They go, don't they? He's a beast. And he's trying to brick me at the moment. When I say brick me, they just love to go back into the hole that they came out
I'll
of
get the net, mate.
and stick their head in the rocks. That's what they do. They love to do that. And I've finally got one, have I? Yes!
Yeah.
All right.
Well done.
Well, I've done it. I've got myself a drummer. And I had to go and borrow a bit of real estate off this bloke at the front of the boat. There's plenty of room up the front of the centre cab. And you were raving about size of fish before.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, that is an absolute beauty. Look at that for a black drummer.
That's a cracker.
That is a big one, that one.
Big, powerful tail on them.
And they go. That rod has just done a really good job and extracted it. That's an absolute beauty. He's a solid fish and so fat. I'd say he's been in our burley as well.
Oh, hang on to him.
Just managed to hang on to him, that fella. Yeah, solid fish. Got that sort of iodine smell a little bit. Same as leather jackets, fish that hang around these weedy areas. But I've got to tell you, if you want to eat one, they are a fantastic eating fish. Super white flesh, but make sure you bleed them if you are going to eat them. We've been letting them go so far, but yeah, solid fish, that one. Yep. Trying to get this fish up. And it's so shallow and roofy, I can...
You got him on, mate?
See, I've got something on.
Oh, looks like a good fish. I've got the net. Oh.
I'm going to the back. Looks like a big drummer, mate.
Oh.
That's what we came for. Come on, pressure's on you, big dog.
Oh,
that is...
rib.
Get that in there. Oh! Yeah! Woo!
Good stuff.
Oh.
Look at that.
Look at the size of that thing. Oh, now, I'm firstly going to thank my assistants. We're using the big long rods today. 6,500 size spin reel, some 20-pound nylon, 20-pound fluorocarbon, and that rod, man, I'm loving that rod. It's a short rod that I use on the beach, 2-piece, look at this. And it has just done the job on the big drummer, and that is a cracker, that one. Check that out. That is a horse of a black drummer, rock blackfish, black drummer. He's an absolute beauty, and they go like nothing else. I said, just got to extract them out. Big fat fish. And I'll tell you, as far as black drummer goes, that's right up there. He'd be up around 8 pounds, 3.5 kilos, easy, I reckon. Big solid one, and gave it to me. Hey?
Oh, I thought you were snagged there to start with, and then it started going.
Wasn't a lot of talking going on, I tell you.
Now that's a cracking catch. Have you been catching some ripper fish lately? Send in your photo to our Alfab's Cracking Catch competition at the Real Action TV Facebook page. To get you hooked up every week, we're giving away a pen, rod, reel and line combo, an awesome JBL marine stereo system, along with some great gear from Valvoline to keep your marine engine and trailer lubricated.
Check that out, that's a magnificent big black drummer or rock blackfish. We got the job done there, mate. How much fun was that? Australian salmon jumping around, bream, little kingies.
Bit of a mixed bag there today, wasn't it? A bit of everything.
You even got a groper at one point. Yeah. I got to tell you, that is a cracker of a big black drummer. You've been watching Real Action. Michael Guest, Jack Nolan. We'll catch you next time. Bye now. Mate, I reckon there's a couple more in there yet.
Let's get them.
Let's get this one back in.
If you want more tips, tricks and behind the scenes stories, check out the Real Action Fishing Podcast.